Perfect.
I saw what you saw, Diddy. I saw your face.
So when it comes to the sewing, I always like to do an anchor braid that wraps all the way around. And then when I do the cornrow braid, I connect it. And same thing on this side. I connect everything. And then this last braid here, I'm just gonna crochet it into here. And you always wanna make sure that the base is as flat as possible, so that way your sewing is also flat. And if you do have some bumps, like let's say your client has like hair, then put it all the way to the back, so that way the top isn't bumpy.
Yes.
Doing 3 bundles. 28, 24. And she wants an overall. So I'm gonna use the 28 first. Alright, and then after you're done doing the sewing, you're just going to cut the neck.
Nature does call, and outside is outside.
I'm gonna sew. Get inside.
This is what I've mentioned at all.
Alright, so for the first one, what I like to do is just go all the way around from ear to ear, making sure, just around the perimeter is good. So that's the first stitch I make. And I do it. And you guys see every time that I go through, I make sure to take the needle and loop it inside the loop, basically. So you guys can see here's the loop and the needle is inside of it because it forms a knot. And I'll do that in the same spot 2 times. Okay, so now I am all done with this first stitch, and I'm going to do the same thing again with the second one before I start going back and forth, back and forth. I know some people just keep going around in this loop, but I don't like how that turns out. So I'm gonna start all the way from the top here. Remember, that's why I use the net. So that way I can sew through the net and hold this down instead of sewing on to her scalp.
Off with this
All right.
podcast.
All done. You guys can see it is in there. That should go right to her house and be like, look.
Snake real quick.
What are you ready for?
One thread is crazy. I mean, don't go crazy though. You know, don't get into a fight or nothing. But even then, you still gonna be good. But you know, just for your own sake. This is very full.